Happy birthday. Born on the 24th of February is a very lucky horoscope to have. You are born on a good day when all the correct planets in Pisces came to visit you first, and therefore you can have a good start in life, and throughout life you will always have protection from the good planets. But it doesn't mean you're scot-free from trouble either, because there will be also a group of planets who will turn against you. And that's because you are born on 24th of February, and then if I know your calendar year, I will be more accurate. If I know your time of birth, I will be even more accurate. And when I look at your palms, I will be perfectly accurate. Your palm is divided into 9 areas, actually 10, because there's a spot there for Earth as well. So from these different areas where your planets are situated on your palm, I will see whether the signs or the lines are positive or negative. But let's come back to your character. You will have a very charming character, a person who will be very creative, a person who will always dress well and look well and speak well. And you will be a person who can be a bit arrogant because there is a large deal of ego there. But more, you are arrogant because you are very fussy who you are with. You only like to be in good surroundings and with people who look nice and smell nice and all that. I'm not asking you to lower your standards, but I'm going to ask you to improve your tolerance for others. There's a reason sometimes why people cannot dress well. It's because they're down on their luck. So don't look down on them. Try to be more compassionate. You are born on a day where the compassionate level is very weak. So improve that part of it. You will be very ambitious, and you will be wanting to do well in monetary ways. You'll want to marry well in families that are rich. It's all because you love the glamour around you. And glamour is only found where money is found. And so, but be careful of the English saying that all that glitters is not gold. It applies to you. Sometimes you can be led up the wrong path and chase the partner you want for romance and marriage, but you will find later that you've made a very bad mistake. So don't allow the sense for glamour to lead you all the time. You are not very easily compatible. That's because you're very fussy and you are a little bit of a perfectionist. And because of that, you will want to get the perfect partner. But there's no such thing. Again, I'm not asking you to lower your standards. Just improve your teamwork, improve your tolerance for others. This is being repeated to you many times now. Regarding the calendar year 2017, you are not going to do so well in 2017 because the calendar year planets have turned against you. And that means that in your horoscope has lost 35% to 40% of good luck. So now you have to depend on your age. Your age will have its own sets of planets. It's another horoscope. The calendar year is another horoscope. And so let's imagine that you are going to be any of these ages which I'm going to give you now. And this set of ages I'm going to give you now are sets of ages which for people born on the 24th of February, very successful. You find success on these sets of ages, you find happiness, you find progress, you find everything good. So let's imagine that you are the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or even 78. If you are any of these ages, then although the calendar year has robbed you of 35 to 40% good luck, you will still do well. You will do well enough at 60, sometimes 65%, and still achieve what you want to achieve. But don't set your standards too high, otherwise you're going to have some disappointment. Be practical. Realize among your circumstances that these are the possibilities of the level you can find success and be happy with it. This is a general talk about people in Pisces, and there are millions and millions of people who are in Pisces. So, because all I know is that you're born on the 24th of February, I cannot go much further. Now, but I want to give you another set of ages to show you how people born on the 25th of February, if they are of these ages in 2017, how disappointments and bad luck and failure and just no happiness can be seen. So let's imagine that you are the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or even 80. If you're any of these ages in 2017, be very careful. Your health areas can give some notice to you that you are not well. Your financial area can always be at risk, so don't take risks where finance is concerned. Don't want to change jobs unnecessarily just because you're not happy. Don't want to go into business, or if you're already in business, take risks as well. And then in your area of personal life, you cannot afford to make mistakes which may be counted as unforgivable, and so your marriage or your romance can also suffer. So this is the extreme good and the extreme bad ages which I mentioned. Of course, there are many other ages for many other people, but they will find the middle road. As the horoscope goes through the 12 zodiac signs in the year 2017, they will have their ups and downs. Okay? Now I want to talk to you about health. Regarding your health, I'm going to mention just a few things, and that's because all I know is if you are born on the 24th of February. Now, firstly, if you are a woman, I am worried about ovarian problems. So if you have a bloated stomach sometimes, if there is pain in that region, but even if there isn't, and now that I've mentioned it to you, and if you are old enough to need to go and see a gynecologist, then go and see a gynecologist. It's all about early detection nowadays. And if you detect anything early enough, it will not progress to the second and the third and the fourth stage and all that, the way doctors talk. So I'm here to provide, when I do a full horoscope one day for you, based on your date of birth, including the year and your time of birth and looking at your palm, I'm here for early detection, not only in health areas, but what can happen in marriage, what can happen in career, business, what can happen in life. Right. So regarding health, the first worry is ovarian problems. The second worry, if you're a man, this time if you're a man, your prostate gland may give problems. So keep that in mind as well. Now, your spine. Your horoscope says that your spine is going to be troubled, born on 24th of February. But where it targets you really is your neck area first. And so in your neck area, you're going to have some vertebrae pinching nerves. Some of them go up to your head and produce migraine or giddiness. Most of them come down your neck, across your shoulders, down your arms to your fingers, and they weaken these areas. But you will also have another area, which is the lower spine. And there's a sciatic nerve, S-C-I-A-T-I-C, is pronounced as sciatic. And the sciatic nerve from your lower spine goes down your buttocks, both sides, down your legs, up to your feet. And it's going to produce a lot of weakness in that area. So go and see a neurologist. Don't see the orthopedics first. See a neurologist, and the neurologist will x-ray these two areas, and if he needs to, he will MRI you when he finds problems. So go that way. The sooner the better. These are the two things basically which I can find out. I don't want to say too much because I have too little information about you. Alright, now regarding how to help your horoscope. Okay, it's believed that every planet in the universe, and there are 9 planets in the universe, and we are on Earth, so that's the 10th one. And so all the 10 planets are positioned around the compass. And when we, I'm going to talk to you colors first. So all the 10 planets rule certain colors. So born on the 24th of February, I want to advise you for 2017. I can only choose one color. I have too little information. What color you need to wear and use in any form as much as possible in 2017. And the color which I've chosen for you is the color turquoise. So if you wear turquoise, you're going to become very lucky. Undergarments, top garments, a handkerchief, a scarf, getting in touch with furniture, chairs and carpets and curtains which are turquoise if you can. Or if you're going to have a scarf or a handkerchief, just hold on to turquoise every day. Or you may have a paper that has turquoise on it, and if you put your hand on it, the energy of turquoise enters to you. So it's not the product, it's the color. So when you do that, you get positive color into you and the positive planet into you. So color is a medium for planets to reach you basically. So try to use as much turquoise as possible. Now regarding directions. Around the compass, every planet has been given a different direction to live in. And so when you face a direction very often, like if in your office you have been given a table and a chair, and every day you're going to be facing the same direction. Now if that direction happens to be your good direction, you're very lucky. You are being blessed by the planet you're looking at. But if by bad luck that you're facing every day a planet who is against your horoscope, then you will be wondering why you don't even want to go to office and just cannot concentrate, and whatever you do, mistakes will be seen. Okay. Now I've chosen for all of you Pisceans a certain direction for 2017, and the direction I've chosen is northwest. So if you face northwest for 2017 as much as you can, and then meditate or make your wishes, you will find that a lot of support can come from you from those planets that are sitting in the northwest area of the compass. Okay? Alright. So there you are, some very general information for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging 50 USD, 50 USD for people outside Malaysia. And if you want to Skype with me, it will be for a 75-minute session, and using your full date of birth, including your year of birth and your time of birth, and also looking at your palms. Your palms are divided into 10 areas, the 9 planets in the universe and Earth here itself. And so looking at your palms and then doing your horoscope, I'm going to merge the two to see how things go for your future. Okay? So until then, I wish you a very happy March in 2017. Take care, and go to Facebook by all means and search for me. You can type type Andi, ANDI .singh, SINGH .9, the number 9 .facebook.com, and you'll come to my face page and you can communicate with me, ask me questions, maybe one day make an appointment to Skype with me as well. In the meantime, thank you, goodbye, have a good March, and have fun.